Hey y'all, Mr. Rip here. Just wanted to give you a quick tip on the Verdant Challenge boss. I'll post a few teams for you to maximize your damage, but this is the team that I'm using now. And shout out to Hugs for this one because I was using Stanos in lieu of Alexios, and I was able to get up to about 12.6 T. And then with his team, I was able to get to about, and his crown makeup, I was able to get to about 15 T. And then so I was able to manipulate the crowns a little bit and some artifacts and then get it up to about 24 T. And so overall, great base team. So want to give credit where credit's due there. But I'll give you some details. You can see the artifacts. You can see the holy crowns. I use the skull crowns. So the ultimates are firing off. And then I configured my CH, right, to mage, tank, and support because those are the only factions that I'm using, or the the classes that I'm using. So, if your CHs aren't this high, still, manipulate your CH to it's favoring the team that you're using. That'll maximize your damage. And you can see, well over 24 T here. But I'm going to let this play just to let you see what's going on. So you see it starts out at about 120, and change. And there's some milestones that you really want to hit here. And I'll talk about those in a sec. But Alexios, essentially what he does is he stops the timer. So you can see it hung out at 116 for quite some time. And really what you want to do is by the time you get down to the 1 minute mark, you want to be over 6T if you're shooting for the 24T mark. But so play it for a few times and see where your max damage is, because probably won't be 24T, it might be 10T, right? And so you might want to get past 2 trillion at your 1 minute mark and set those markers. And then that way, if you're not hitting those markers, you can just restart the battle, right? You can hit pause, restart. That way you're not wasting one of your challenges and you don't have to waste a lot of time trying to beat it and letting the whole timer run down. But you see, right around the 1 minute mark, I was about 6T, and for me, that lets me know, okay, I'm in the 24T range. And so if I'm trying to beat that going forward, I want to say, okay, well, I want to be 6.5T at the 1 minute or 7T at the 1 minute. And if I don't hit that, I'll just restart it. That way it'll give me the best chance to maximize my damage. And sometimes you'll be almost there, and then all of a sudden Phalanx will die, and then you're like, dang, so you have to start it over again. But you can see you want to be over 10T when you get to your 42nd if you're shooting for the 24T mark. But again, your marks will be different. Your time slots and your marks will be different based on what your level is, what your CH is, and that kind of thing. But overall, what this setup does is Alexio stops the timer, and then everyone pretty much but Blood is frozen. She's able to continually blast, and then Solian ties a lot of the enemy a couple of heroes together. So when Blood is hitting them, she's actually doing damage. It's almost like AE damage. So it tends to work pretty well. And then obviously Phalanx is increasing the allies' attack and their defense. And then also Mythia obviously is, doing her haste and maximizing their ultimates, increasing the ultimate damage, minimizing their ultimate damage on the enemy team. So pretty good makeup here. You can see I'm hitting the 20T mark right at about the 12 to 10 second mark. So I know I'm looking pretty good. You can see it's stuck at 10 for a while because Alexio stopped the timer. But anyway, this team worked pretty well for me. If it works well for you, let me know how it goes in the comments. Have fun out there playing the game, and good luck.